What is up, guys? Phoenix here, and welcome back to another part of our Zenitsu Agatsuma Pixel Art tutorial from Demon Slayer. So I think this is part 3 if I remember correctly. So where we last left off, we were bringing down the hair a little bit right here. You can see some of the eyelash stuff coming in. It's all going to connect in the end, but for now, it looks kind of messy. So we're going to continue with the hair with this 2 vertical we had marked with dirt. So let's just jump right into it, because if you guys are watching this in a row, you guys won't probably notice the gaps in recordings, so like you'll probably be flowing, you know. Okay, that's enough talking. So from here, what we're gonna do is go down and to the right, 2 vertical, 1 2, and if you wanted to know what from here was, it's this top right corner. As you can see where I'm working with, we had this 4 connecting to this 11 vertical kind of strip. Anyways, once we have the 2 vertical, we're gonna put our placement. Actually, no, we don't need a placement block, my bad. We're gonna go to the bottom block right here, and we're going to add 9 pieces of coal to the right. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So it should be 10 in total because we had the first one there already, and all we did was add an extra 9 to the right. Then from there, we're going to go to the final block, and we're going to put 3 pieces of coal on top of that. 1 2 3. We're then going to go up and to the right 5 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3 4 5. That's 1. Placement block on the top or right side. 1 2 3 4 5. That's 2. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Up and to the right 5 vertical again. 1 2 3 4 5. And as you can see from the right hand camera screen, we're just kind of it's like a bunch of ridges with his hair. It's very weird, but it all makes sense in the end, and we'll go back and double up with the shading. So we have, what is this, 5 5 4 5. From here, we're going to go up and to the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. So put your placement block on the top or right side. 1 2 3, that's 1. 1 2 3, that's 2. From this top bit of 3 vertical right here, all we're going to do is go to the 2 bottom blocks right here, and I marked them, but all you can do is just go to the right and add an extra piece of coal to the right there, and then extend them down an extra 2. 1 2. So if I zoom out, it should look something like this. It's 4 in length. The 2 at the top are connected to this 3 vertical, and then there's 2 dangling below. Continuing this down into the right trend, we're going to put our placement block on the bottom or right side each time, and we're going to go down into the right 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3, that's 1. Placement block. 1 2 3, that's 2. Down into the right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Down to right 3 vertical again. 1 2 3. And then down to right 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3 4, that's 1. 1 2 3 4, that's 2. And then I can go back and delete these extra blocks right here. After those 2 sets of 4, we're going to put a placement block underneath. And we're going to go down into the right 2 vertical 3 times in a row. So we're going to go 1 2, that's 1. Placement block on the bottom or right side. 1 2, that's 2. And then again, 1 2, that's 3. And let's go back now and clean up these extra dirt blocks that are in the way. From there, we're going to find these bottom sets of 2 right here, and we're going to put an extra single on the right of each of them. So 1 1. And this one's a little bit confusing. It's going to be a big number, actually. We're going to put 4 extra blocks underneath those 2 we just placed. So 1 2 3 4. And then on top of it, we're going to put 22 going straight up. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. And then 1 2. It should be 28 in total, but what we did was we just put 4 on the bottom, and then we had 2 right here, so that's 6, and then 22 on top. So we can mark the top block and come back to it later. We're not really doing anything with it now. Or can we? Let me check. Yeah, we can actually finish it up now. We're going to go up and to the left from it, 7 vertical. So placement block on the top or left side. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. And then we're going to go up and to the left, 4 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3 4. That's 1. Oh, Jesus. That is very obnoxious. Anyways, 1 2 3 4. Sorry if you guys hear the background noise. I usually try to edit it out, but I feel like that's a one-of instance, so I'm going to just leave it like that. Anyways, from the bottom of the 28 vertical, we're going to drop all the way down here, and we're going to put a placement block on the bottom, and we're going to go down and to the left 15 vertical, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, and then we're going to go back up and delete the dirt block right here. Perfect. And does this actually look like it's going into the middle of his face? Kind of. Yeah, it does. This one dips pretty low, I'm not gonna lie, but it's gonna go back up, so it's fine. So from here we're gonna go down and to the left 2 vertical, so placement block on the bottom or left side, 1 2, down and to the right 4 flat, 1 2 3 4, placement block on the end, up and to the right 3 flat, 1 2 3, placement block, down and to the right 6 flat, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then up and to the right 1 single. Now from there, there's a bunch of little stripes that go into his hair that I kind of want to cover for now, just because it'll be easier later on. So let's kind of just stop on the single right here and not continue with it, and instead let's go back to the 3 flat we have in the center right here and go to the block all the way on the right side, so this one right here. And we're going to put 5 blocks on top. 1 2 3 4 5. From there we're going to go up into the right 9 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Placement block on top. 1 2 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Placement block on top. Placement block on top again. Then up into the right 7 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Perfect. So let's go back now and delete these extra dirt blocks. And we have one more stripe on the bottom right here. We came up from the 3 flat. We have one more to come up before we can go back to the single over here. So let's go to this 6 flat we have to the right of the 3 flat. And we're going to find the 4th block from the left. So 1 2 3 4. And from that 4th block, we're just going to put 2 pieces of coal on top. 1 2. And we're going to build a stripe up similar to this one, just right here. So putting your placement block on top, we're going to go up and to the right 6 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Up and to the right 8 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And then we're going to put a placement block on the top or right side. Let me delete this old one too. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. And we're almost done with this stripe. All we're going to do is go up and to the right 4 vertical, then 6 vertical. So placement block on top. 1 2 3 4. Placement block again. 1 2 3 4 5 6. We do have some shading lines for when the hair goes orange that will cross through this later, but we're not worrying about that right now. Right now we're just doing outline stuff. So let's drop all the way back down to the single we had right here and start bringing it up, and then we can start rounding it out for the rest of the face. So from this single, we're going to put a placement block on top and go up and to the right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. From the bottom block and at 4 vertical, what we can do is put a placement block to the right, and then a coal after that. And from that coal, we can mark it because this is going to be the right eyebrow. If you want it to be a little bit more purposeful, so that you don't know that this is just a random single, we're going to put an extra coal on top and one to the right of that, just like this. And that'll be the start of the eyebrow. So now you can mark this R shape. I sometimes forget when I leave markers on just single blocks, and then I might delete them, so that's why I've turned it into 3. But anyways, let's go back to the 4 vertical right here, and on the top of it, we're going to put a placement block so we can go up and to the right. 2 vertical 2 times in a row. 1 2, that's 1. 1 2, that's 2. Up and to the right 3 vertical. 1 2 3. Up and to the right 4 vertical. 1 2 3 4. Up and to the right 2 vertical. 1 2. Up and to the right 3 vertical again. 1 2 3. And we're kind of like at the same point we had over there where we had the eyebrows meeting up with the hair. We're going to ignore most of the detail until we get to the face. So we're just going to go up and to the right 5 vertical. 1 2 3 4 5. From this 5 vertical, we can do 2 things with it. First, we're going to put a placement block underneath it and go down into the right 2 flat. 1 2. And we're going to mark those 2 flats with dirt for later because this is the eyebrow. But then we can go up to the the top of the 5 vertical, and we can go up and to the right. So placement block on top, 2 vertical, 1, 2. Up and to the right, 6 vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from the bottom block in that 6 vertical, we're gonna switch over to our we're gonna switch over to our coal and put 2 to the right, 1, 2, just like that. What we're doing at the top of here will eventually connect back to here, so we don't have to worry about that for now. So we're gonna go to the top of the 6 vertical now and put a placement block on top and go up and to the right, 3 vertical, 1, 2, 3. Up and to the right, 2 vertical again, 1, 2. And we can mark the top block in that. Actually, we can mark both blocks in that 2 vertical because we can extend this up later. I don't really want to do that right now because I want to try and see if we can reach the rest of the jaw. So what we're going to do is on the bottom of this, we're going to go down and to the right, 14 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. See it connected with everything here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Perfect. Now from the bottom block in that, we're going to just go to the right of it, and we're going to put 10 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we had the original block there, and all we did was add 10 to the right, so it should be 11 in total. From the end of that 10 to the right we just placed, we're going to put a single on top. We're then going to go up and to the right 2 flat, 1, 2. Down and to the right 3 flat, 1, 2, 3. And from that 3 flat, what we're going to do is go to the final block right here, and we're going to do a few things. First, we're going to put 1 underneath it, like so, to create this backwards L shape. Actually, the backwards upside down reverse L. But then anyways, from here, now we have this 2 vertical structure created right here. We're going to go to the right of it and put another single of coal to the right of each, so 1, 1. And from this new created tower, I don't know what it's called, we're going to go below it, and we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 pieces of coal underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I'm going to mark the top because we're not working with it yet, but if we go to the bottom, we can go down and to the right. Actually, we don't need to. Everything connects, my bad. From the bottom of this, we're going to put 8 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then what we're going to do is from this new strip right here, we're going to start from all the way on the left. And I want you to count over 6 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And from that 6th block, we're going to put 8 on top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going to go up and to the left from that and put 15 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Perfect. And then we trace this back down, delete our dirt blocks on the way back down, and go back down to this single with the 8 to the right we placed. And what we can do from there is we can go to the second to last block, so this one right here, which is kind of 2 over from what we were just building. And we can put 3 pieces of coal underneath. 1, 2, 3. We then can go down into the left 4 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Down into the right 5 vertical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down into the left 1 single. Down into the left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. And I know it's zigzagging a bit back and forth, but this is just getting the general shape of the hair as it starts curving towards his jaw, so it should get more smooth as we get lower. And actually, I think it's about to get a lot smoother. So we're going to go down into left 4 vertical 2 times in a row next. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. 1, 2, 3, 4. And for this next segment, we can just keep putting our placement block underneath each time and you should be fine. So we're going to go down into left 3 vertical. 1, 2, 3. Placement block. Down into left 4 vertical again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Placement block. Down into left 2 vertical. 1, 2. Down and to the left 3 vertical 2 times in a row. 1, 2, 3, that's 1. 1, 2, 3, that's 2. Down and to the left 2 vertical, and we're going to do this 4 times in a row, so make sure you count carefully. Put your placement block underneath. 1, 2, that's 1. 1, 2, that's 2. 1, 2, that's 3. And finally, 1, 2, that's 4. Perfect. Now we're really close to that corner over there, so hopefully things meet up correctly. If it doesn't, I'll probably edit it out, but I feel like we did everything correct, so hopefully it meets up correctly. So from here, we're going to go down and to the left 1 single. Down and to the left 2 vertical. 1, 2. And from the bottom block in that 2 vertical, we're going to do 2 things. First, we're going to go to the right of it and put 4 pieces of coal to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we can mark those 4 as well. Then from that bottom block again, we can go down and to the left, 11 single. So placement block underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Make sure you count this carefully, by the way, because I've messed this up tons of times, and then it's like we're right at the end right here, and then it looks bad. Anyways, from here, we're going to go down and to the left 2 flat. 1, 2. And then we're going to finish this up by going down and to the left 2 singles. 1, 2. Perfect. So as you can see, it met at the diagonal, and on the right hand camera screen, you can see the full facial feature is complete. We just need to do the outline of the hair, and then we can start working on internal detail. So that's what we're going to jump into next time. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this part of the tutorial. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe for more pixel art content. This is Phoenix, and I'll see you guys later.